Okay, so you're getting ready for a baby. We know the checklist, right? You assemble the crib, you fold all those tiny little clothes, you practice with the car seat over and over again. But what if the most important prep work wasn't about the baby stuff at all? What if it was about preparing for you?
Right. The nursery looks amazing, the car seat is rock solid, every box is checked. But hang on a sec. Let's ask the really big question. What about our mental prep? Are we getting our minds ready for what is, no joke, one of the biggest transformations of our entire lives?
Just look at that number, 1 in 5. That's how many new mothers are impacted by maternal mental health conditions. So if you're feeling anxious or totally overwhelmed or just not like yourself, I really want you to hear this. You are so far from alone.
And let's be super clear, this isn't some minor side issue. This is a big deal. We now know that these conditions are the single most common complication of pregnancy and childbirth. Not just a complication, but the #1 complication. And that is exactly why we have to start talking about this.
So this brings me to an idea I absolutely love, the other nesting. We all know about regular nesting, getting the house ready, but this kind of nesting isn't about perfectly folded onesies. It's about organizing your mind, managing your expectations, and building a support system for the wild ride that's about to begin. So why is this mental nesting so incredibly important? Well, to get to the heart of that, we need to talk about this amazing, powerful, and honestly, kind of messy process that every new mother goes through. Let's get into it. The word is matrescence, and you can think of it like this. It's the birth of a mother. It's this huge developmental shift that happens when you step into motherhood. See, it's not just about the baby arriving, it's about you arriving as a mother, and that's a whole different ballgame.
And to really get it, just look at this comparison. On one side, you've got adolescence. Remember that? The hormonal chaos, the identity crisis, your body changing like crazy. Well, on the other side, you have matrescence. It's basically the adult version of that exact same thing. It's turbulent, it's transformative, and guess what? It's completely normal.
You know, this isn't some new fad idea either. Way back in 1975, an anthropologist named Dana Raphael totally nailed it. She said, giving birth does not automatically make a mother out of a woman. It's a process, it's a becoming, and it's something that really deserves our attention. Okay, so understanding matrescence is step 1. But what's step 2? Well, it's taking action. The good news is we don't have to just sit back and let this massive life change just happen to us. We can actually prepare for it. We can create a proactive prep plan. So our prep plan is built on 3 key pillars. Think of this as your personal toolkit, okay? First, we're going to support your biology. Second, we're going to create a logistical roadmap. And third, we're going to very intentionally build your social support system. Let's break each of those down. All right, pillar 1, the biological foundation. Your body is doing something absolutely mind-blowing, and it needs the right fuel. I mean, think about it. You are literally building a person from scratch. That takes a ton of resources. This slide shows the heavy hitters. You've got omega-3s for your brain's feel-good chemistry, magnesium to help with stress, B12 for your mood. This is all about laying the groundwork for a strong and resilient mind. Now, besides what you eat, let's talk about 2 other massive game changers, sleep and movement. I know, sleep and new parent sounds like a bad joke. But the science shows that just 4 to 5 hours of uninterrupted sleep can make a world of difference. And when it comes to activity, something as simple as a 20-minute walk can give you a huge mood boost. Seriously powerful stuff. Now for pillar 2, the logistical roadmap. You know, so much of the stress of having a newborn comes from mismatched expectations. Who's taking the 3 a.m. shift? How do we handle all the visitors without going crazy? Actually writing this stuff down before the baby arrives is a lifesaver. It's like creating a blueprint for a calmer, more peaceful postpartum. Having a plan is awesome, but you are not supposed to do this alone. And that brings us to our third and maybe the most important pillar of all, deliberately, intentionally building your support system. This isn't just hoping people will help out. It's about actively creating your village. Okay, so your support network has a few layers. At the very center is your partner. Communication here is everything, and it's so important to remember they're on this journey too and can also be at risk for perinatal depression. Then you have your family and friends. The trick here is to be specific. Instead of waiting for them to say, "Let me know what you need," you say, "Could you fold a load of laundry?"
And finally, professionals. Get the numbers for therapists, lactation consultants, and support groups before you're in the thick of it. Have them ready to go.
So, being proactive is amazing, but it's also really crucial to know when it might be time to call for backup. Let's talk about the signs that you might need to reach out to that professional support network you just put together.
You need to know the red flags that go way beyond the typical baby blues. We're talking about a sadness that just sticks around, or anger that feels way out of proportion, or losing all interest in things you used to love, or even really scary, intrusive thoughts. If any of this is happening, please hear me. It is not a weakness. It is a signal that you need support, and you 100% deserve to get it.
And when you do reach out, there is so much good, effective help available. Things like therapy, CBT to help you reframe your thoughts, IPT to focus on your relationships. There's medication that's totally safe for pregnancy and breastfeeding. And there's the incredible power of just talking to other moms who get it. There are so many ways to feel better, and they work. They really do.
Please, if you do nothing else today, take a screenshot of this slide. Put these numbers in your phone right now. These are lifelines. They're staffed 24/7 by people who understand what you're going through and are there to help. You are not alone. After all of this, it really comes down to this one single question. We spend 9 months preparing for a baby, but who prepares you for the massive, life-altering journey of actually becoming a parent?
The answer is, you do. You are the one who prepares you. By understanding what matrescence is, by creating that proactive plan, and by knowing that your mental health isn't some extra thing to worry about, it's the foundation of everything. It's how you build a healthy, happy family. You can do this. You've got this.